Hello, welcome back to another episode of Shards the Void. We are the Kobold Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. This is a fantasy adventure in Gurps 4th edition. With us today, we have got Simon.
Hello, I'm Simon. I play Ecall. She's mute. That's all they know.
That's all she wrote.
That's nobody's asked her about anything else about her upbringing.
Murder is also something she wrote, right?
No.
Yes.
For
Yes,
copyright
murder she
reasons,
wrote.
no. Tara.
Yes.
Hello. Alright then.
That's your intro.
Moving swiftly
That's me.
on.
I am Tara. That is who I am.
Do you play a character in this game?
I do. Sorry, I'm brain dead right now. I play previously Orin, now Iclid. Crazy necromancer, queen of the insects.
Rightio. James.
Hi, I'm James. I play Ronan. He's a wilderness guy, and he talks to wolves.
That's
He's got a bow.
all true. Everoth.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Ulrich today. Your medical bard, or at least try to.
So medical.
Where'd you get your degree from?
I got my
Clown College.
PhD.
Hard
Clown
knocks.
College. Where did he get it from? One of those other nations where you just need the associate's degree to practice medicine?
I'm pretty
And
sure.
now he's janitor.
Oh. Jared. / janitor. Hello.
Hello, I am Jared playing Doman, your not particularly friendly but not mean neighborhood immortal.
Pretty mean. Leah'd
There
say
can be
you're
only
mean.
one.
We would normally have Z-Warrior playing Obscuro Coccineus Cornucopioides, Alganeo Viridescens Tremolodendros Patistro Biolomyces, but he's on a plane right now, going to take a test. If he passes, he'll be new God Emperor of Earth, and we'll all be enslaved, so everyone wishes
We
he were.
call doctors.
Good luck. But oi, last session, not much time passed. We spent most of it fighting. You decided to skedaddle from the place of power pretty quickly, given that you'd just murdered a pretty high-ranking evil Scoovnet wizard. And you did encounter some demons on the way out of the woods. They were a bit of a kerfuffle, but then you just pegged it. You just put metal down, burnt some rubber, turned it, and you stopped for the night a few kilometres away from Newbury. Sorry, knobs. A few knoblometers away from Newbury. Some Skelebros had caught up with you. And I think the sun had risen not long ago, and you were planning on heading in.
Actually, last we left off, we got to town. We were heading into town. We just passed the skeletons who had passed us, and I told them to wait there.
Aye. So, you're making your way into town.
You said it was like noon.
Yeah, noon sounds about right based on where you were camped before. The town doesn't look that special. It's pretty quiet. You get a good view of it coming down the hill from across the river. Let's see.
I've probably been here more than a few times.
Yeah, it looks a bit quiet, honestly. Very quiet, in fact.
Unusually quiet.
Oh, yeah. The fields have got plenty growing in them, but where there'd normally be lots of cows and pigs and chickens, there are surprisingly few animals, and you can only see one person working in the entire fields. maybe half a knob off from you as you're coming down the road.
We'll go follow the road.
Yeah.
At least I will.
Everyone just walking into town on the road.
Actually, I'm gonna ask my little friends. I'm gonna see if I can't see what's going on in the town before we get there.
2 wolves are in business today, it looks like.
Is it the same one from last time? Same ones from last time, or the one who fucked off, not come back and I got a new one?
Wolves are fungible commodities.
It's 2 new wolves. You've never seen either of these wolves before, you don't think?
Okay.
At least not in a long time, if you have.
How far out are we?
You'd spot that guy in the field from about half a knob out. Again,
Okay.
it's real quiet. People give me vision checks, please.
Well, first I'm checking inside the town via my telecommunicate.
Oh,
Senses?
okay. Sending some bugs in.
Well, I don't even need. No, I don't need to send bugs in. I can just receive it,
Info
that kind of stuff
from
from
bugs that
bugs.
are already there.
Yep.
Also that.
Which sort of roll did you want? You said?
Vision, do it. Icals, you don't spot much special other than the lack of people.
But there's no like carnage or anything. There's just
No carnage, but lots of houses are empty. And the streets are pretty much dead. There is one building, a tavern, at the crossroads across the street that's got the chimney on, and there's a few people in there.
but all the shops are closed down, and it seems like everyone evacuated.
Possibly. There are still people milling about in a couple of locations. There's a big warehouse that seems to have a lot of people just stood in it doing not much.
Do I smell anything?
Success by 9, were it?
Yeah.
Stale blood, definitely. Stench of death, faintly wafting up from the town.
Watch out, guys. I smell death. Whatever happened.
Really?
Good.
Mm.
Just when you say you smell death, Ecall just goes deadpan in the face, as if it's just really. As she then looks to all the skeletons and undead buddies.
Well, the skeletons are.
I shake my head on that.
You could still
Like, not
gesture
those
back
guys.
to the ones on the hill, though. Like, yeah.
Are there do I have eyes on any like abandoned clothing or anything?
Yeah, there's a few old clothes shops along the road. Yeah, spot
Are-
one here.
Closed down?
Empty. No one inside. Doors aren't locked, though.
It's open.
I am going to go to a clothing store to get some cloaks for my companions. I'll meet you at the tavern.
All right.
Leave them outside.
If they have cloaks and masks, they can follow me. I'll meet you at the bar. And I'll head to the clothing store and let these guys do their thing.
All right.
Yeah, and I tell the wolves that there's probably some good, like,
Man flesh.
well, I mean, I was thinking more like, I tell the wolves to come in with me.
Yeah. They'll
Like,
try.
not many people.
Suspicious, though.
Yeah, that's why I want you around. Be on your guard.
You were scared.
Is my sword glowing?
You just admitted to thinking it was suspicious.
I'm not saying it's not suspicious.
What's the range on your sword?
Let me check the text for that real quick. I don't think it specifies a range. Hold on. Continue on while I'm just double checking.
Pretty sure detect gives you a vague sense of the direction.
Not if you
Normally.
take a vague. With the modifier I have on it, it doesn't give me a direction or a quantity.
Just lets you know if it is within
the range. Yeah, I'm just trying to see it real quick.
At the minute, probably not.
Cool. That's what I want to check right now.
Have you got like a hole in your scabbard that exposes the blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on your back as well, isn't it?
It's a bastard sword, so probably at my hip.
Okay. Just wondered if you could see it without having to draw your sword. Radio.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be part of the roll. That's part of like the size and speed range table, but because we have the doesn't require roll, it's pretty much up to your call what the hard cap range on it is. But that's up to you, and you can just tell me whatever.
Aye. At the minute,
I don't think you can call
nothing.
it. Cool. Sweet. Just what I wanted to check.
I'm not sure how far you'd have noticed that it works before.
I doubt it as well, so it's pretty much just one of those.
Yeah. You just know that if they're close enough to spit at, then your sword will be glowing. But
that seems like close enough, basically. Where like she at least gets a heads up.
Closer than you want them to be by a long shot.
Yeah. Anyways, continuing.
All just trotting down the main road.
Well, I went to the side road to the clothing store.
Yeah.
But
Are there,
Go on.
are there any people on the streets, or do we see anything but just buildings?
Just buildings. It is dead quiet. Oh, in fact, no. Now that you're in town, you do see there are quite a few crows on the roofs of buildings.
Magic crows?
Give me visions.
Sure.
There's not loads of them. Get another vision, everyone.
Nope, they look like normal crows.
Yeah, just normal crows, you reckon?
By 5?
You know those crows.
Are they undead?
They are semi-undead. Yes, is the short answer. They belong to someone you used to know.
Look up.
Someone who you heard had died.
Look up. Tilt my head. This is more interesting than clothing shopping. I will go on the roof. Or more accurately, I will have my bugs carry me up the roof. To the roofs.
Okay. The rest of you are probably approaching the inn if you've not slowed down or stopped. The doors to it are wide open. There's the smell of food cooking inside. I do have a little map. I've not set the tokens up on it yet, but I may as well drag you across to it.
Where do we place our token?
Oh, it's still got squares as well. How vulgar. I'll just turn dynamic lighting off for now. I mainly had it set because there's 2 floors.
If or if not combat happens.
Aye, if anyone does outdone. And because there's 2 floors as well.
Whatever. Alright.
This inn is tiny. This town were tiny anyway. The stuff they farm out here is like turnips and other crap. Not much great. Not that turnips are terrible. Sorry to anyone who's right into turnips.
I like turnips.
I don't hate turnips. I quite
Crazy
like turnips.
Turnip fanatic.
Yeah, those weird turnip fanatics.
And then I just need some randos. I'm just going to use your ex-servants, I believe, to represent randos. It's not actually your servants. Copy paste, god damn it! That everyone? That's everyone. Yeah.
Has anyone more business, or shall we merely wait inside for our unsettling companion to arrive?
There's no people. There's no business. Strange.
Someone steps out of the doors to the inn.
It would be comfortable to escape the rain.
They knock on this wood here.
Where are they?
Oh, good.
at?
That's not unlucky then.
Oh. Well, turn around.
Wave. Greetings.
Go there. Just a small wave.
This person doesn't look great. They are haggard,
Judgmental prick.
drawn. The skin is gaunt, and they've got thick, dark veins showing unnaturally on the forehead and around the temples and eyes. He just kind of lets out a groan. He looks like a fairly young man who would be otherwise healthy if it weren't for this extreme whatever is wrong with him. And he just holds his hand out towards you all and goes like,
Fear of zombies?
steps inside. He doesn't seem to be a zombie. He just doesn't look very well. But you are a kind of special bear. Roll me a fright check anyway.
Okay.
That's it.
Zombie! Run!
Roll me
This
3d6.
is a zombie! Yeeks!
Like Zoink Scoob!
He does the teetering teeth thing.
I was thinking about that noise the other day. Like, what is that noise?
That's that Scooby, or not Scooby, but Shaggy makes.
No, when they run in on the spot in Scooby Doo.
Oh, yeah, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, what is making that noise is what I want to know. That's a
Their feet moving, I think?
No, it's a musical instrument. I don't remember which one though is though.
But yeah, roll 3d6 as well, Ever. Holy
Okay.
shit! I've not got any PDFs open. Oh no.
13.
13 plus 3 is 16. Mathematics.
Genius.
I know. Don't worry about that. Fright checks.
Hello,
Stunned
birdie
for
birds.
1d seconds and acquire a new quirk. As per 13.
Nice.
This is the
So-
damn fear that never ends.
Yep. What's the quirk?
I think I'm just gonna maybe like add a -1 to all your fright checks versus zombies.
Okay, so that would be 11 for zombies. Got it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. Alright. So yeah, you pretty much did just zoinks for a couple of seconds there.
4 seconds.
A couple of times. If no one approaches the door in the next 15 seconds, a voice will call through.
Have you a stable
Is that the
or
voice?
post?
Someone spoke before 15 seconds. Yes. Oh no, that's Borat. Round back. There is place to stable creatures.
In my country, there is problem.
You will never get this.
We'll take all of your money. Never give it back. Okay, before I start divulge you the Borat quote. I mean, the call doesn't say anything.
Obviously. Yes, come in. Oh, it is a usurper. Treasonous Ronin.
Oh.
Welcome.
I've got a face on mask on.
I've got a face on.
Face off, if you will. Face.
Nicholas Cage
I've got a
face.
face on.
Face.
Here, well, I've got a big old stuffy here you can have, boy. No one says that. That were out of character. I think a bit of your hair's probably poking through into it.
I mean, probably.
Yes, I know who you
He has
is.
red hair. It must be the king.
A lucky guess, maybe.
So they actually say that?
Yes, actually. If I see a red-haired guy with bow, and maybe hear a wolf padding around corner, I will call out, "Oh, it's Ronan Usurper." You bring new girl who does not speak. The Bretrian
Alright.
knight is out back, it seems. Good day.
Who the hell is this idiot?
Okay, so I'm actually confused on where we are and what's going on. It
You,
Yeah,
looks
I
like
thought that
Doman
was
just
joking.
stabled his horse.
you would recognize one of these people, Ronan, and two of these people, Doman. You saw them both die. All recognize all three.
It's an open door?
Yeah, all the doors are wide open.
Okay. I'm gonna take another little sniff and try to get what's on the inside of that house.
Stew cooking on a fireplace in a pot. Three very dirty human individuals and the perfume of 3 scoovnet.
Excuse me, they're paid servants.
No, these are veiny weirdos. Sneeze coming. Whoa.
I walk in, got the mask on, I sit down.
Welcome. How you say surprise, bitch? Bet you thought you'd seen last of me.
Tone's just gonna stay by the door with a hand on his sword, by the way.
And Calder's just gonna stand off to the side because she doesn't know who this douchebag is.
Yeah, who do I recognize?
This one. It's the Scoovnet who was casting the spell in the woods. You killed her 2 days ago.
Oh,
Oh. I mean, the one. Okay. The
So-
one that almost killed all of us?
And who was the other one we recognized?
This one, Doman. The one at that side had a pet dragon.
Okay, that's
And Ulrich,
Eerie is something.
you would recognize all three. This one had a beast that nearly scratched your nuts off.
Oh, the one with the chimera from the mansion, yeah.
Something's beast, so he's something.
Rato Ristovsky.
He said Masakovta, Maskadova.
They're all skeletons to a cult, so
Duh.
he just kind of looks, glances around.
That is how you say super racist.
She didn't say it.
I know you say nothing, but I sense that you are super racist, and they didn't say anything of the sort. It gives you a judgmental look, though. You're all getting judgmental looks, though, so that's not very special.
We killed all of them. Of course, we're getting judgmental looks.
Ilklid, you could probably see that most of the crows do seem to be circling over the smoke coming out of the one chimney in town.
Oh, okay, so I thought they were all like sitting on the roof and stuff like that. I was confused. What was going on?
They were just more dotted about than you'd expect.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll climb over to the roof and go down into that place then.
Are you just going to
Yeah.
be very creepy and walk down the stairs?
I'm actually pretty certain as soon as I recognized that one person, I would not have sat down.
If there was a creepier way for me to enter, I totally would. Ooh, from the ceiling!
How are you getting through the ceiling?
No, from the like stairs, but on the ceiling instead of the stairs.
If you look over at the other side,
Oh yeah, that's an open area. Yeah, I could totally come down from there.
just whoop.
That's
You want me to
definitely not
drag myself on?
suspicious.
Are you being stealthy about it?
No.
Okay then. Please, says Iset. This is animus meeting. We mean no harm. For now. You are all clearly not going away, and it seems that if we kill one of you, you simply find another to take their place. Looks at the mute girl. Looks at Ronan.
She throws up the deuces, strikes a pose.
He squints. No, he doesn't. He wishes he could
How is he
squint.
switching?
He wishes he could squint.
His bones horrifyingly contract together at the eyes.
Makes a really good sound as it happens. Like. Well, hello. I presume Ilkled will be joining us shortly.
I mean, yeah, whenever you want to hook me into the group because I was behind them.
Not by far, though. He pretty much went into the clothes shop, noticed the crows, and then flew over.
What intentions have you?
Parley, in the Russian accent, is a weird thing to say. We want to talk. Palava, how you say? Make treats?
I don't think there's any treating with you.
You killed our friend.
Your friend killed my want true love.
Your true love was a dragon?
He stands up. Do you have problem with that, bear?
Always about that dragon.
Where is Verth? Now you mention it. Where is the Verth?
Just to experiment, the call's gonna sign out up your butt. See if they understand it.
None of them really pick on to what you're doing at all, I don't think, no.
I'll giggle.
Sweet.
Where he is irrelevant.
Do we need to make a bad temper roll? He really doesn't like those guys because of what they did to Jago.
Yeah, absolutely, if you've got a bad temper. Oh, you need to be lashing out. It doesn't have to be violent, but you should be angry.
He brings down the axe and chops this table in half. And then brings it all the way back on his shoulder.
Roll me a damage from your axe, please.
Okay.
Just a weird, sudden escalation with no words?
I failed a bad temper roll.
Yeah, he just decided. The guy stood up and said, "You got a problem with that?" And then he went slam, broke the table.
I take that as problem. Well, you know.
I'll let out a small ooh.
You know, Bear, I could end you with snap of my fingers.
You can try.
You couldn't end a sparrow's life with a snap of your fingers.
Ooh.
So you have decided to join us, Ilklid.
Just looking over the top edge of the little thing here.
Oh, I see.
You could probably just drag us all to that one then,
Yeah.
because that would fit.
Oh, I got the horse. Don't bring Froust. Bloop.
Can't get through the wall there.
I just looked back to see Doman trapped behind the wall, like, struggling to...
What is that?
It's because there's a dynamic lighting layer there.
I
And
didn't know they could do that. That's awesome.
yeah, somehow they still restrict movement even when it's turned off. It's a Roll20 quirk/perk.
0-point feature.
Yeah, 0-point feature sounds accurate. So, Ilklid, if you all would rather trade petty insults and watch Mitha burn, then so be it. If you would like a taste of power and a place in the new world when time comes, then maybe we can have conversation.
You see, my whole interest in this whole thing is the fact that there's nothing natural about you. And I want you gone from this.
And there shall be no new world.
And yeah, that. But I mean, there's always a new world. It's always constantly changing and whatnot. But it's our responsibility to make sure it's not whatever these fuckholes want.
Was that in
Call
character?
just motions out.
Yes,
There's
that
an
was all in character.
A call just kind of motions out, or at least sides out. There's no fuckholes on them. Look at them.
They're all fuckhole.
They're bones.
You ain't never seen me and a skeleton go at it, mate, but I know of
I
ways.
shudder to think what your biology
Let's-
class was like.
Let's hear
raunchy.
what ridiculous thing you want to offer.
Power beyond dreams? What do you require? What
Power
do you
beyond power.
desire?
Sight beyond sight. Thunder. Thunder. Thundercat.
I grant
Oh!
I can make you master of universe.
He-Man.
What want you from us?
Peace. You are quite tenacious group. We see no need for us to have to torture you all slowly. Bear, surely you do not want to see more of your companions fall.
I will see your memory does not come to song.
Ooh.
Well, if you are being so rude, perhaps we will not even provide you with warning that we had for you. Maybe we let you to step into danger like you are so clearly about to.
Colin's just gonna motion to like wait up a minute, look at Ilklid, and just sign out. Are they in league with the demons? I don't know these assholes.
I'll look back at her and say, let them speak their piece, and then... Oh, fools, what do you wish? Just convey to us. Stop beating around the proverbial bush.
We
Just
wish
beat
you
it.
to
Just
leave
right through that bush.
We wish you to beat it. Leave. We can send you wherever you wish. We can help you on your way.
To what? Fuck off while you...
Fix the world, yes.
Colin just shakes
ruin
her
the
head.
world.
What would have fixed the world would have been for the human nations not to spare you those thousands of years ago.
The human nations had no choice. Trust us. The full might of Wretch, along with the Legion of the Void, is behind our actions. Any advance by Methan or other soldiers will be met with pure annihilation. They cannot
You
hope.
fools. Fools were the ones that released the void, Burn.
So they are related to the demons.
If that's
Yeah.
sign language, there's only one person that can respond.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
They are...
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
Your
signing this to
legion
Ilklid.
of demons is an affront to the natural order, and I will not let that stand.
Well, as it happens, they all kind of look at each other. We are not so pleased with Demon Legion, as it were.
Oh, what if anyone could have told you that was a mistake? Oh, if someone would have listened to other people when they say such things.
You are being facetious, Ilklid.
Wow, I'm surprised you had the kind of perception required to pick up on that.
At
Care
this
you
point,
not for their wanton destruction?
yeah, like Colin just looks at her sword, then looks back at them, and just makes like a really motion.
I have a different idea for you. Instead of listening to you and following your plans that have gotten us into disastrous situations, How about you bring us to the place of power? And then I can fix your foul. Or your screw-ups.
Will not work for months.
They all laugh. Ugh.
The
Ill
timing
clutch.
must be correct, no?
Yes, you are familiar with some things, it seems. Knight. But, Ilklet, do not jest. You know your abilities were always the weakest of all of us.
Says the ones getting chased around by their own summon.
Does
Ooh.
it appear that we're being chased around by a summon right now? Look around.
Call checks her sword.
It's not glowing right now. No one says anything as you check it.
Yeah, like to everybody else, she just kind of unslings her sword from her shoulder. It's still in its scabbard, or her waist, sorry. She kind of takes a look.
This
Shrugs, but
person-
it's back on her waist.
This person next to you has just been stirring the stew pot endlessly.
I don't give a shit about them.
They've not blinked. They kind of breathe ragged. Like me every morning.
I'll point at that guy and be like, and what'd you do to him?
Me personally? Or any of us three? Nothing.
What was done to him?
He was made obedient.
Yeah, see, I don't like that either.
Is there like any kind of snack at the table to munch on?
No, there's some bowls though. And a ladle.
I'll
next
just
to
reach
the-
into my pack and pull out a travel ration and pull out some like something obviously loud. And whenever they talk, she just bites into it, being the rudest motherfucker.
Fair dues.
Most vocal you can join in on a conversation.
Hmm?
The most vocally you can join in on a conversation.
I mean, I could technically bring out my my pad and charcoal to write, but Akal is not interested in conversing with these fucking knuckleheads.
You could also like go like.
yeah, I was gonna say, could you kind of like Helen Keller it and just ah?
That's offensive, Kyle.
I know, terrible.
I'm able to like I just can't make words. Anything else is like I could go yeah, or I could go I could whistle, I could do all this other stuff.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
I think I'm actually able to do that, but the point is, she has no interest in really like talking or to like trying to converse with these idiots. And then they summon the demons. Apparently, they're happy. Like she's at least taking pity on them and not killing them on the spot.
One of them has been killed before.
She'll do it again. She don't give a shit.
Hey, Luke, just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Are Scoof considered undead?
No.
Okay. So to hurt a Scoof, you'd still have to use Path of Body.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it seems. We would quite like to talk to all of you privately.
Hmm?
Yes, you. Over there. You may use your writing. We are familiar with.
She like
method.
cups a hand to her ear. She's munching.
Ugh. Shakes his head. This one's like mumbling. to a friend, like, I told you this was waste of time. He's like,
We're speaking.
Seems so.
They also didn't actually answer the question about that Ilklid asked.
Which
Yeah.
Like, what's
question?
the catch?
Could you? She asked if they could be, if they would take us to the place of power, and then we got sidetracked by the not quite mute person.
Yes, I think we could bring you there if you want, but you will not be casting spells, Ilklid. You may
And why not?
devote energy to a greater cause. And why not? It's because of your lack of magical talents. I would wager that the singer is more astute than you are in the magical arts. And yes, we could take you there. But depending on your intentions, it would be mostly useless for you. And potentially deadly for the humans.
Then why not do it? Really, we're talking semantics here.
What mean you deadly for the humans?
There is no food there. There is no food can be grown there. There is no food can be kept there. It will perish in a few days, even if treated to last. Is very hostile environment.
So you're giving us the option of running away with our tails put behind our legs, or fight you here? No.
We have no intention to fight here and now. If you try as such, we will likely attempt to leave. We do not wish to die again. It's tedious process.
I look down at the rest of them. Frankly, I don't think the rest of the heroes are going to take your offer, so it's probably best if you go.
Very well. And none of you wish to hear our offers in private, or the secrets we have about you for your safety.
How much more private do you wish to be? I don't think they are alive. He means to the servants.
What I mean, Bear, is that one of your number is a spy, most likely. And we would like to warn the others who that spy is.
It sounds more as though you wish to sow distrust among us.
If that is the way
Well,
you wish to view it, then so be it.
what do I need to roll for checking that lie?
Detect lies?
Lies? I don't have that one. 10.
He sounds pretty honest. And Ron, I expect you intend to go back to your ancestral home. And you all already know that a page of the Dark Tome is there.
Yup.
You would be wise to be careful.
Why have you not already acquired it?
There is something, how you say, in Keep of War that we were not prepared for and have no interest in facing. We do not require those pages. You do realize this, correct?
Colin just kind of tilts her head like, really? Really?
We have all read the Dark Tome many times. Its contents are not encrypted to us.
Colin just rolls her eyes. She knows the secret.
Of course, we will not be able to cast some of the more mundane rituals it contains. It is a sorry state, your Keep of War, Mr. Spirit Binder, my lord. I am sorry to say. People from Metha got current affairs.
I don't.
We already know about who he is. Oh, is this keep?
Yeah. History at all, anyone for Metha?
Nope.
One sec. Maybe. History. Nope. Oh wait. No. Ancient world, not Metha.
I only got high culture. Don't think that fits.
No, high culture would do it.
Barely.
Yeah, when Ronan, obviously you know this, when your dad declared himself king of these territories, his...
Some sort of a king in the north of Metha.
Yeah, you got it. His castle, Waterfell, was sieged by the crown. It's one of the oldest keeps in all of Metha, if not the oldest. Scholars like to argue about it. It was built around a similar time to a bunch of others before the current era. But it is in a sorry state now. It is in very sorry state now. And very scary place. I would not go there if I were you. A restless dead.
My favorite kind.
Well, I gotta do something about that.
Oh, and also... No, never mind. He's nothing.
I trust you not, but I shall hear you out if you so wish.
You want to know who spies? Bear. You surely must be interested. I saw in your face.
I find hard to believe your lies, but if you know of someone, I'd like to hear it.
Then come with me inside the room, and I will whisper it softly into your luscious ear hole.
Ooh.
Why?
Because if I out the spy in this room, they are like to straight kill me or run away.
So you will speak a different name to each one of us so that we defeat each other.
Yes, that is plan. Correct. We will not tell anyone who spy is.
Colin just looks at Ulrich with the most confused fucking expression.
He's distrustful of them. He's
Bye,
afraid that he's.
guys. See you in a few months.
Uh-huh. He's like, uh, if you need talk to us, Ilklid, you know how to contact, correct?
Of course.
This town will not be favorable to you in the long term. The void spawn will return for their crop.
Prop? What?
Gestures at the people.
Yeah, call it also gestures to the people.
Oh.
Little bit self-explanatory there.
Ooh.
There are some in town now, guarding the others. You could probably take them. There are
Call
only,
scoffs. Like
There are-
puffs her chest out.
only 4 or 5, but 50 will return in the next few days.
She still puffs her chest out.
War is safer. They do not like what is in the keep. Not many do. Your father had powerful spirits, it seems, and vengeful.
Less a father thing, more a family thing. That castle's been there a while.
Anything
Well-
else anyone would like from us?
Have you no intent to stop your misbegot demon army?
No. It's truly is not ours anymore. But it is still under the control of the council. Just not us 3. It will defend the mountains and these regions until it perishes, or until all attackers do so themselves. If you truly wanted to defeat the demon army, then you would need to retrieve an object of great power.
Really? And you just tell us this?
Well, in all honesty, we are not too thrilled about prospect of demon army being in control of single Skuvnet when New World Order comes. But we are sure you do not trust us, and we are sure we cannot be trusting of you.
Oh no, you can trust us. We're gonna fucking kill you. Maybe not today, but it'll happen.
When the day comes that I can finally die, I will be pleased.
And Call just kind of holds up her sword and motions to it and like, eh?
But today is not that day.
I don't know.
Bye.
Domino pull out his sword and point it at this guy here before he goes out.
He stops.
I trust you not, but I would hear whatever lies you have to spread, that I might avoid them in the future.
Lies. We have not told single lie in this conversation. But, you know what? We don't need to leave immediately. We will stay a while. You have called bluff, how you say. Pull up chairs, let's play game. You know how to play Caravan from Fallout Universe, or Backgammon from Human Universe?
Know you settlers of Bretria?
Colin makes a face at that, like, yeah.
Da is game for nerds. We play shoots and ladders only now because you suggest that. And as he's pulling out his board game collection, I think it's a good time for a quick break, as I need more of that delicious hot brown stuff. So we'll be right back in 5 minutes. And we're back. Alright. Alright, so we don't play no games. And we have no lies to tell you, Mr. Doman. But we have many truths. Perhaps some history is important for you. Euclid, maybe you can remember this, though you were always pathetic students, if I recall.
Maybe you're just a bad teacher.
Scoff. At the dawn of the First Age, there were no Scuv, there were no Ursarin, there were no Usagi. There were only the men, the Verth, the Escada, and the Dathovian. Some great idiot fools discover and learn magic, get very good, real good at magics, and then they fuck everything up and turn entire nation into this, gestures at himself.
She signs assholes?
None of them understand that, unfortunately.
I know. That's the best part.
They also turn regular bears and rabbits across world into abominations. And they mutate half of Earth population permanently. Where is that Earth, seriously, is worrying me now. Promise me your Earth friend is not up to strange tricks.
Promised nothing.
Golf crosses her heart.
Shrugs.
He is always.
Well, at the same time, Great Wizard also think, oh, there are all these other planes of reality with great warriors in them who we can have come forth to help us. You might see where this is going.
You made the same mistake.
It was not us. But the council at large. The demons fundamentally cannot be controlled, we do not believe.
The call just kind of makes that, like, no shit, right? It makes that motion. Like,
but there are ways to banish them. It has been done before. Send them back to Void. There are several objects of great power in this world that can do it. Book, as it happens, is one of them. With the right page, of course. But there are plenty other ways.
called strikes a pose.
The Trident of Kuroshi. I made this word up on spot. I write it down quickly now. Roll me I. No, never mind. Kuroshi is a legendary Irish warrior. He was there on front lines when demons banished all those years ago. His trident is still held in Arania. With that, they could
Where
be
is
banished.
that? That name doesn't sound familiar.
I'll drag us across to the map.
And Luke, while they're talking, I'm just gonna do a quick undead spell to just bring my guys, just to tell them to come in. I'm just doing a lesser control undead.
I'm sure it won't cost much energy. Probably what's within your reserve.
Oh, I rolled it. 2 quirks.
Nice.
And I just need to roll the actual thaumaturgy. But yeah, keep going. I just wanted to.
I just want to get to your gather sheet.
Crit success.
But yeah, crit on the roll. -5 is only to gathering, right?
Only for
Yeah.
Only to gathering.
Yeah.
So they're just called to this bar.
There's definitely a fair bit of magic goes off as you're doing it. You're bringing friends.
No need for them to sit outside in town.
No, they will likely not see many on the road, and those who see them will pay them no mind.
But keep going on your story.
Okay, so Trident of Koroshi in Arania, southwest, past Rechen and Bratsia. That can be used to banish demons if you take it to the right place, the weak spot in the mountains where they come through. They are still coming through now, by the way. Weak spot will not close itself for a long time.
Called nods.
And the rules they set forth, they will abide. They are not likely to travel further south than this, or the other towns that I'm sure have been mentioned to you. But if attacked, they will defend themselves and likely retaliate. There is, of course, other objects that could be of great use to anyone. But especially in sealing Demon Gate when time comes. There is font of great power in Verth City. They have a page there as well, it seems. But if you could get access to this font of power, you could cast unimaginable spells. That is why I was hoping to speak to the Verth, because he is the only one likely to ever get close enough to even see things. Let alone take to where need be. I think we are about finished with history lesson. I don't know. These are truths we have for you. You wanted lies.
No. Any other mighty powerful items, or is it just this trident?
And Call just kind of glances at her hip. Almost confused.
They don't pick up on it. There are many weapons that, through time, have proven to be very effective against the Voidborn. Great heroes from across the world fought them during their first invasion. This was all lost to time. There was great ruin, genocide of the Verth.
Ulrich will step take one step forward and say, if you're still willing to share about the spy, I'm sorry about what I said before. I'm willing to listen.
Aww.
Do not be sorry, Bear. We were lying. We hope to seek discord in your group.
Aww.
Out of character, can I bitch slap that one with a great axe or?
You can try.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I'm not gonna do it.
wait. Ilklid's gonna leave.
Okay. You're leaving?
All the people are just milling about, correct?
Yes, the ones in their homes. There are, as I said, 5 to 6 demons in town guarding main herd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's gonna walk out the door and do that thing where she puts like a backwards wave.
Ratto stands up. And he just says, may I accompany you, Ilklid? Private talk would be much appreciated.
Sure.
Thank you.
You guys can keep talking. I don't wanna.
Uh-huh.
I can't go through that wall.
Sorry. This seat is not been warmed at all by her buttocks. He's Ratto's man. Yezhova is lady. The rest of you are so on edge. Ronan, you do not wish to work with us?
No. What you do is unnatural. From what you just told me, what you are is unnatural, so I will now seek to free you from whatever this curse may be.
What do you think we are doing?
Yeah, I'm not down on it, being at the expense of everybody else.
It will not be.
Then why the army?
We were fearful. We were misinformed. And one of our group made a rash decision that we argued against at the time, but was eventually fruitless, as it was their call to make. The council at large does seek peace with world. But head of council, or rather our most powerful member, is problematic in this. And he will not die easily. Less easily than us, for certain. And we are here, as you see.
I'm a bit confused. Are they walking off to talk to Ilklid alone, or do they want us all to talk?
One of
I'm
them's walked
confused
off with
about the
Ilklid.
events now. Okay.
Just as Ilklid said she wanted to leave, Ratto said that he would leave. But these two have stayed, and they're still talking to you a lot in this room.
Could I try a diplomacy check?
What are you trying to do?
He will be trying to see if there's something else they haven't told them, or that they were dubious about telling them that he could persuade them to.
That'd be more like body language, detect lies,
Yeah.
or observation.
I also have persuasion. Not sure if that will work.
That's if you're doing a long performance and you're trying to get a group to come to a certain opinion.
Ah.
They did hear that both Doman and the bear were willing to have those private chats, right?
Yes. We will take those, I think, if you please. You, the one who hurt my precious love so. You can speak to Yezhova. I will speak to the knight.
Call will hold up a hand. I'm just gonna write out on a little pad that she'll take one.
Very well. Private conversation you shall have. Anyone who is hungry, please help self to stew.
I very specifically pull out like some of the like dried meat or something and just like rip off, start chewing on that.
Oh, okay. It is edible, I think, but very well.
I sniff it. Go over to the big pot.
It smells like pork. Probably pork. Definitely pork. You see a trotter in it as well.
A what?
A trotter. A pig's foot.
Ew.
Actually, would the hunter really mind that?
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
mean-
what do you mean, ew? You're like the big guy, all natural.
No. I mean, out of character. I think
Oh.
he's okay with it.
It's quite
Pig's
a
foot.
popular dish for older people in England. It does look and seem gross to me, but
Well,
stewed
yeah,
up
what do
for ages
English
is-
they
people
had
know
to
about
eat that
food?
during
much.
the war. During the war, the siege of London.
I used to have slices of
See?
turnip with banana flavour in to pretend it was banana. Siege of London, yeah. Do you remember when Hitler came and sieged us? Fucking hell. Right, ball ache. But
He
Aye.
marched his elephants across the channel.
Yeah.
fucking didn't think he could do it, pal. Showed me. So, shall we have some private conversations?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Icald first. No, Ilklid. Ilklid first. Let's hop over to General.
Oh, okay. So we're a little...
Actually, Sneaky, I think we're alone now.
First of all, I found a house with people in it. Are they all catatonic, or do they feel things?
They do feel things, but they just take it.
Oh, they don't scream?
No, they scream.
Okay, good. I'll find one that's just about as we're walking there.
Okay. Ratto will watch. Somewhat enjoy. You have not changed much, Ilklid. I was sad to see you leave our number.
I didn't take to the void calling well.
No, clearly. We did not see how far it would corrupt our master's vision. Ugh, you see how he has us calling him master now also. It falls on...
There's indeed a reason I left, as I cut off one of their... Well, who is it? A guy, girl, kid?
Your choice. There aren't any children. They're all at least about 20, it looks like. A distinct lack of children.
Well, one of the... I'll just grab a random one. GM's choice.
It's a dude. It's an old
All right.
farmer guy.
I'll cut off his pinky first.
He's like, oh!
So, do you truly wish to stop them?
Yes, it's no lie that we want Voidborn gone. Perhaps not yet, you know. We do need to see the eclipse happen. And there certainly won't be a problem until then.
You know of what I still wish to do, correct?
Out of character, I've forgotten.
Kill all the Scoov.
Kill all Scoov. You're a Scoov.
Yep. I know.
A strange desire, Elclid. How can you not settle for return Scoov to human? You could die naturally. You'll be able to grow old.
I wish to bring all of our people back to the one true God.
I forgot about your love for orthodoxy.
She'll cut into the guy's cheek and go, but you wish to put... If you do truly intend to send close the barrier, I would be willing to hear that out.
Yes, absolutely. As we say, Trident would help. Or if you can get Verth Object of Power. There is also Warhammer, I believe. Far to west on island.
If you will stop trying to harm my new pets and getting in our way, then I shall help you close the door.
We three will promise as such. The rest
And
of the council
help me with the ritual.
The ritual to destroy all Scoov?
No, a ritual to help make a distraction. As I cut into the guy, stab the guy in his eye.
He like screams real loud.
I wish to raise an army so that we can get one of these tools without actually having to worry about anything in our way.
This could be done. We certainly
There's plenty of human graveyards and plenty of bodies. She kind of gestures around.
Yes.
They do bury them oh so neatly for us in convenient places.
Yes. Very well. We will be on board.
Excellent. I'll try to convince the group to get one of the objects of power. After you speak to each of them individually and promise them completely different things, as I would expect you to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, have some pent up energy to release as she cuts off another finger.
Rightio. He's like, I'll leave you and return to the inn. We'll be waiting for you there, Ilklid. Thank you. He gives you a brief bow and walks away.
Cool.
Oh, welcome
Hey.
back.
Oh, we're back. Apologies for
Howdy,
that.
we were talking about sexism by pseudo-academics.
Sounds about right, yeah. Topical. Who next? Doman, methinks. I think Eset is gestured towards the door behind you.
Very well. And the door behind me says General, right?
Yes. We're alone now. So,
You have things to reveal.
Ilklid is crazy. You should know that. There are reasons she left.
Surprise.
Sorry, I cut you off a bit.
That is no surprise.
Yes. She has grand plan to end all Skuvnet, which is foolish. She clearly seeks death. And if we can return her previous body, she will get to see life and death. As a child trapped in a Skuv body can never truly know.
A child.
When the Skuv were created, it did not take care for the age of the humans it enhanced. 10,000 years ago, Ilklid was a young girl.
You say she seeks death, and you call her foolish, yet you also seek death.
Yes, but in a less grotesque way.
What mean you?
We wish to see our lives end. There are those of us who remember fondly the past. Many have forgotten now, as the world loses mana and magical energy. Many of us forget and have forgotten. They simply seek to trade, and they are settled in their misery. They are also destroying the planet slowly. He gestures at the grass that's wilting at his feet. It's already turned yellow underneath his soles.
Well, you, on the other hand...
Me, I will be returned to my human body. I will taste food and wine again. I will love another physical form.
And then you shall die.
And then I shall die. And, oh yes, this is probably most important part. Skuv have no afterlife. We are cursed that way. If we are returned...
Is it a curse? Perhaps. It is a shame that our Verth friend is not here. He has seen the other worlds,
We are.
the wretched souls that inhabit them. Seek you to become one such soul?
No, yet. I seek peace.
And what is peace?
I don't truly know, but it will be waiting for me.
What is the outcome of Ilklid's plan?
Ilklid at the helm of a vast army of undead doing her bidding, tearing flesh from flesh, until all Skuv are wiped out with her spell, if she could ever hope to cast it.
Would they not recover?
She would only affect half at most, I expect.
You have recovered from death, though. Would not they also recover?
Those who have invested the energy and time in ensuring that they do not perish as a Skuv.
And that would not work. Her plan does not work for you. It would not work. We have killed you already. She would just do the same once more.
Precisely. As said, she is unstable.
I know your pain.
We have felt it. We have seen you have been watching us. Or sensing when we watch you.
What know you of me?
You are old. The oldest human that I know of. Though not physically. It seems you were out of time for a while, Mr. McFly. That is reference you will not understand.
Thousands of years have passed since my birth. Hundreds since I have lived through hundreds. And I know what you mean by seeking peace. And yet your method would not work.
You think not?
I was a powerful general before I retired. I had wealth, I had power. I had everything someone could wish for. I traveled the world and saw everything. And yet, all things must go. Even if you are rewarded with some paradise, some afterlife, if you can undo the curse you feel plagues your kind, it too will grow old and decrepit, trapped for eternity in some god's playground. Their pet.
He seems genuinely taken aback. You have rather bleak view.
The Verth could corroborate. He has seen the afterlife.
We will be speaking to him as soon as we can.
You noticed, surely, that your pet has gone missing? Not even the bones remain?
What are you saying?
The Verth attempted a spell and it went wrong. He was trapped apparently for several days, just following us in a parallel dimension. One where the souls of the dead may rest. tormented souls trapped there for eternity.
What you say is interesting, but I fear our conversation goes on too long.
Perhaps we might speak later.
Yes, perhaps.
You would not want to make a mistake in undoing your fate.
He pulls a coin out of his pocket.
Delman's just a collector of random magical trinkets.
Yep. As you know, drill.
Indeed, and Delman will just gesture to the thing the college gave him.
Ah, interesting. Yes, I don't think you'll hear from them for a while. But we shouldn't dally. And he's gonna head back in.
Delman will follow.
Hey,
Simultaneous.
Welcome back.
Ulrich,
Yep.
let's have a look at ye next. You're being
Okay.
taken aside, maybe upstairs into this bedroom, by Yezoda.
Okay.
Yezova. Into general.
Okay.
Come along, bear.
All right. What do you have to say? Sorry.
You wish to know which among your number are not to be trusted.
Mhm.
Need I say more than Ilklid?
How so?
She was ejected from our council for a number of reasons, but the main is her lack of empathy for other beings, her sadism, and her general destructive nature. She may offer you something, but do not trust Ilklid, and you would be wise also not to trust the red-headed one.
How do you know of this? I mean, the red-headed one. You did say that she was your student.
Treason is in the blood of the spirit binders. I have foreseen that what came before in Ronan's life will cause him to do great evil in the future.
So it's just a hunch.
If you would like to call it hunch, then yes. But I have strong success with my hunches.
And I have a strong feeling that my friend will make the right choice.
If you say so. And truly there is no real spy. But you should be careful, Bard.
Could you answer me a question?
Of course.
Is it okay if I start calling you all lot corpses?
Call me what you wish. But we are not dead. The Scoov are very much persistent.
I see. Is there anything else I should be aware of? Or how much would this cost me in the end?
You only stand to gain, Erstrin. You are strong. You are blessed by magics.
That will not save everyone, or myself when it comes to matter. It is just how nature is.
I foresee that you will do great things for the world at large in the future.
I feel strange from it coming from you.
Of course, I can understand why. But honestly, our goals were misaligned, but now we have common foes and converging beliefs.
But there are only our foes because you had control and lost it, correct?
Not so much. We are a council, but there is one whose power outranks all of ours combined. It is them who control the Horde. And it is them who we fear.
I see. Then there might be something I may need to learn from your kind to fight him, if the time would come to it.
The trident would help, as would the Verth crystal.
Hmm.
You would want to arm yourself with Stygian iron.
I also wonder, one of our allies left to be with them. Should we expect him to come back?
I cannot answer that question for you, because I do not know. They are safe for now, and they persevere.
Very well. Is there something you need from me that does not require zombies?
She pulls a coin out from inside a cloak. And hands it to you.
Just a coin?
Yeah. If you rub this under the light of the red moon, then I will know you are attempting to speak to me. And if I am close enough, I will grant you my wisdom as the time comes. Similarly, I would ask that you keep it close, and that if you should feel it growing warm, then hold it tightly and think of me.
I will do as you request. And he will keep the coin not in the coin pouch, but close to where his belongings need to be.
Roydio? Is there anything else, Mr. Bard?
I think I know. Sorry, I'm not sure how to explain that. Dreams just come and go. I think some came from them, but I know not the language or what it means, only what it does, and it scares me. What should I do with it?
Use your power. It will work in your favor when the time is right. Do not be afraid. As said, there is great power in you.
Thank you. Done.
And then
Apology.
it's probably about
for
that
the-
time that Doman's stepping back in as well.
Okay.
But yes, We should not delay, or they will grow suspicious and think you are a spy.
All right. And he'll go with her.
She comes out, walking back downstairs.
Mhm.
And it's probably about this time that the other guy is walking in, Ratto. Everyone roll me a hearing check, please, except for Ilklid.
Ilklid can. Oh wait, Ilklid. I thought you. I got the name.
6.
By 8.
Do I smell anything?
No.
I just find it funny. Like any sense roll, automatically James just rolls smell. Like, do I smell anything?
Hey,
There's a huge tower in the distance. What does it smell like?
You don't smell anything, but Doman, you hear screaming down the street.
I was gonna go, but then you made the sound effect. I'm not sure. Could you describe the screaming? So
Is
it
it-
sounds
is it in
like when
danger?
a
What,
zombie
like-
in The Walking Dead is just reanimating.
It sounds.
Use your words, sweetie.
I would try to make it quiet. It sounds like someone's being tortured.
Okay, Doman will run out. Oh no, he'll run to his horse first, because faster.
Ratto's still in the door, and he would just be. It is no concern of yours or anyone's, I don't think.
Oh, I locked myself out.
Your
There we
companion
go.
Ilklid has matter under control.
That is not comforting.
Perhaps. But was anyone wanting a private conversation?
Doman will try to
call.
walk out again.
Call just raises her hand.
He'll say, if you'd follow me, and walk
Mhm.
Weir into a side room.
Right before that, though, did they try to stop Doman from leaving?
No, these two would sit back down and watch
Yeah,
you leave.
I think I might actually follow Doman out the door.
Rightio.
Like,
Doman's
probably right about the same time they ask if anybody else wanted a private conversation.
Mm-hmm. I will cross over to Icald to get her conversation going, and then we'll have a look at what yours up to. You do hear another scream briefly after you go outside. It's not hard to track down the source. But Icald, if you'll follow me to General.
Yep.
So,
Alright. She
you
stands
wish-
there, hands on her hips, long akimbo.
You cannot speak.
She nods. In agreement. Mm-hmm.
I assure you, we three want the death of the demons and the end of them as much as you do.
Kind of gives that face like, really?
Or at least a great amount.
No, it's better. She'll pull out her pad and charcoal. She'll write out, so, trader name?
Traitor name, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, right, traitor name. Well, obviously, Ilklid is unstable. There is reason she was expelled from our group.
Okay. Motions continue.
Aside from that, the spirit binder, Ronan, He is treasonous and will do anything for his land only.
Okay. Shrugs, and none of this really concerns her. Is that all you wish to tell me?
Those are all truths I have for you. Tridents would help seal gates against demons. I sense now that your weapon would be great against them in fight, but their numbers are too much at the moment.
Shakes her head. Alright. If that's the case. So the traitor is Ilklid, she kinda asks. She writes that out.
Ilkled will not hesitate to betray you. As for spy in your group, that was lie.
Oh.
But we have, how you say, enchantments on the bear.
Why?
He is not particularly astute.
Oh, I could have told you that. She just doodles that out.
The Verth worries us also. We do not know...
Because he's a...
Because he's a Verth, yes.
And when she kind of shrugs. To be honest, most of these guys are weirdos, but... I'm just here because we all want to stop the demons. Everything past that, not my issue. Shrugs, but she finished writing that out.
We intend to stop the demons also. But we won't be able to do it until the eclipse. It is the only time it will be safe to attempt to wipe them all out. But if we could count on your help, and the help of your friends, and no interference, then we can provide help in return. And we can perhaps hope to take down those who would end the world or rule it rather than bring peace as the council originally intended, and we three here still do.
Why the sudden change of heart? Did we whoop you so hard that you decided to switch sides, or...?
The one who rules our council grows more dangerous every day. And while your whooping us was partially related...
Soon as she starts to say that, she gets a big fucking grin on her face.
It was
Big ass shitty grin.
antecedent to us coming to realize the ruler of council cannot be left in charge of casting all spells at eclipse.
Can I ask you a question though?
Feel free, ask away.
This sword, do you know where it came from? My mentor was really hesitant to speak about that.
Looks it over. Smiles.
How is she smiling?
Good question. Chuckle.
She raises an eyebrow.
This is a strong sword, old. Forged in the second age? No, older. Forged before the first age, obviously.
I'll tell you what. She writes this out, just kind of holding up a hand. You find that information for me. Come back to me. And we'll talk it over. Temporary truce. I don't like the fact that you summon the demons. He flips the page. That's pretty shitty of you. Probably still gonna punish you one way or another, but hey. You gotta talk to me about this. We could get some kind of a professional relationship established here. You dig?
I dig greatly. You
Good.
are much more agreeable than Ilklid.
She's an undead fucking weirdo. What do you expect? They're all weirdos here, really. That bear was picking up heads, and that man walks around in a wolf mask.
Yes. Yes, yif, as you would say.
Fuck's a yiff.
The furry things, you would not get the reference.
No, I don't. Let's move on.
And then, did you have any other question?
No, that's pretty much it. He shrugs and tucks her notepad away.
I can give you this. And he'd hold out a coin.
Okay.
It would help me find you. That is all. Nothing more. So that I can send you the knowledge when I gain it.
Alright. Okay.
Thank
She'll
you.
shrug. She'll take it.
Very good.
Point. Mm-hmm. She'll nod and then start heading.
Roydio. Let's pop back to general.
Yeet!
I mean, role playing. Yeet.
Yeet!
James and Doman run out.
Indeed.
It were pretty close, you realise, as you get outside. It was just inside another building down the road.
What's that?
What's what?
That's what I say.
In fact, it may as well be in this building up here. But like on the second floor or some crap.
Yeah, I say, so, like, we walk outside, and then I say, hey, what's that? You know, now that's easier to hear. Fucking role-playing, goddammit!
Sounds like an old man. Screaming. In pain.
I go that way.
Aye, it's up the road. This building across the street, the door is not locked.
Cool. I go in.
Pretty empty. Except for Ilklid and an elderly man. Stood. There's a lot of blood. A finger on the floor. The man's been slashed in his cheek and stabbed in the eye.
The hell are you doing?
It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
She just kind of looks down at him and looks up and goes, exactly what it looks like.
Alright, who is he?
A elderly farmer type. Roll me IQ.
I'm away from the computer, sorry.
I can do it for you. You got... I think you recognize this guy.
Sorry for that. My computer went a bit laggy there, and so it wouldn't accept my hotkey.
No worries. It were more for Ronan. But, yeah, Ronan, I think you recognize this bloke just barely. He were an old man when you knew him before, but he's even older now. Never really
So where
spoke
are
to him.
we?
In the house across the road from the inn.
Okay, because it looks like that's a solid wall.
Yeah, sorry.
Does he look to be like one of the crazy thrall things, or?
Yeah, he's got the veins, and he's just stood taking it. He's breathing ragged now, not making a noise.
Then I guess my next question is, why are you doing it?
She looks down at him and goes, because I must.
What
Oh,
is it
must
that you
you?
must?
Because points at Ronan. He said I was not allowed to harm animals.
Okay, but why are you doing this to him? Like, what is... Are you just psychotic and have to torture shit? Is that just how it is?
I should have found that. Macro. Doman will draw his sword.
Yeah, I honestly think I'm whipping out the bow. There's a bow getting...
The wolves are growling. Urgh.
What?
Why are
Yes.
you harming? Why must you harm creatures?
Looks. The mask. She cocks her head to the side. It just really doesn't say anything. And just kind of like, if she could give you a face, she would, but you can't because there's a mask and she's a skull.
Yeah.
Just the obvious, just not comprehending.
Like, what
We seek to
compels
stop.
you to torture shit? Because the only excuse you seem to give me is that you can't torture animals, so you have to do this. It would seem.
It's fun.
We seek to stop an army of horrific demons that cause suffering and leave devastation in their wake. How are you different? And
Yeah,
Doman will move forward.
Because I wish to stop the demon horde also.
The enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend or my ally.
yeah. In this rare particular case, I do seem to agree with my shiny metallic friend here.
I'll bite my shiny metal armor.
I would.
God
It
damn
would
it.
hurt. They really might.
Is Elklid doing anything in response to the enemy of my enemy stuff?
Do you, if you do not wish my help, then that's
No, you
your.
seem like you'd be helpful. It's just what you're doing here. We've got an issue.
Why?
Look, I don't particularly care about people myself, but you don't just get to torture them.
Why? We're arguing on semantics here.
All right, you want fucking semantics? People are animals. Don't torture animals.
That was not our original agreement.
It does not matter what the agreement was.
Yeah,
If you wish our help, as you clearly do, then you must abide by our rules, which involve causing minimal suffering and not going out of our way to torture people, regardless of whether they have been tainted by demons or whatever. We seek to
Look.
stop the demons, to stop the suffering that they leave. Why would we leave you to do exactly as they do instead?
For I hurt
Look,
one.
the way I'm starting to see it is that We really need you to either say that you will just agree with our rules, or I can loose this arrow right now.
She'll throw up her hand and walk off.
Doman will head up to the guy and look at him.
He's bleeding pretty heavily, but he's still stood.
Ronan,
Yes?
does he appear to be in pain to you?
I honestly have no idea at this point. I have to imagine.
The Skuvnet said that they were left here by the demons to be collected later.
Yeah, how do you feel about doing something about that?
Immediately or longer term?
I mean, we're here. There's got to be something we could do.
My concern is that it is an indignity and torture to leave them in this state.
Yeah, well, what if we get one of these demons alive and question him, see if there's a way to reverse this state? Oh, we got a couple of mages poking around, like, or a mage, like maybe that bear knows, like, poke it, figure something out. Who knows? Ilklid, maybe.
Should your method fail, though, I would rather put them out of their misery than leave them here in this state.
The state is just not natural, so yeah, I'm down with just ending it somehow. Well,
How badly mangled is this guy?
He's lost a pinky, he got a cut to the cheek, and he's blinded in one eye.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it sucks, but I mean, if we can find a way to.
Yeah, I was just
Save
wondering if he had like
this.
a giant
Oh yeah, if it was
lack
worth
of
just
most
finishing it.
of the torso.
Yeah, yeah.
We shall attempt your method first. And then I guess Doman will head back to the bar.
Aye.
Or rather, I'll try to get him back there.
You gotta go in through the windows. The Skuvnet are preparing to leave now. We cannot stay much longer, and no one really should. Demons will patrol town occasionally. By evenfall for sure. They tend to sleep during day. They are in warehouse, few roads over, if you seek them. Guarding maybe 100 of the enthralled.
What time is it?
1 p.m.-ish.
Okay. And the sun goes down when?
8-ish. 7 to 8-ish.
Farther north a bit, right? Farther
Ye-
north,
Yeah,
9-ish maybe, given the season? 9, 10-ish?
9 or 10-ish.
And there's no source of power around here, is there?
Have you tried detecting for one?
It's in my rote skills. I'll just do it.
It's in your what?
It's in my memorized skills. I can use my energy on it. Whatever the hell they're called.
That's one of the perks in Pyramid 66, right?
I think she just means like she's already got it written out.
Yeah.
And
So let me just.
it's within the energy reserve that's not been used yet.
Yeah.
What's the range on it again?
It was. Let me just double check. Sorry, I got like 5 windows open. It was 5 knobs.
Only 5 knobs.
No, sorry. What am I talking about? I dropped 50 knobs. I dropped too many zeros.
No, not we in 50 knobs.
Okay. Then I'm gonna start setting up a. Is there plenty of blood around to be had?
Not really. I mean, a fair bit that you could mop up back in that room across the street. I think that guy is getting walked in, right? Or did you just leave him to bleed there?
Well, whatever the case, I'm gonna start going around town in a giant circle. I don't see the town map, but I'm gonna start drawing symbols on the outskirts around the town, sigils to help. I'm creating a circle of power around the city.
What do you mean by that? Because it takes over a week to create a place of.
I'm not trying to make a place of power. That thing that gets rid of minuses. What's it called?
That you want to raise the mana level of the world.
Not raise them. Here, I'll get back to you. You can do other people.
If you can like flavor up a spell or ritual massively.
Yeah. Traditional trappings.
Yeah, and I can gear up to like 25% off the cost of the spell.
Yeah, so I was gonna do it originally with blood, but if there's not enough blood about, I'll just do like charcoal or markings to create a circle around the town.
I think there's enough blood actually.
Cool. Then I'll do the 5 points. I'll do a circle around the town. That should take me a couple hours. So basically, sigils around it.
Is this for that spell you just cast?
No, this is for. I'm working on a different spell.
New spell that you're working on. Okay. All right. So you head off about town and start drawing stuff. Sticking to the outskirts. The warehouse that got mentioned is up here. And you guys are currently like here.
How big is the hex? I don't have a range on this.
Hex is 20 meters.
20 meters? Oh, wait, there it is. Meters. 640. Oh, I can make this smaller. Nice.
But yeah, with no complaints, the Scoov will be leaving the bar.
No one else wanted to talk to them?
They said their exit speech and then. Yeah.
Goodbye. And they leave.
Oh, they're not going to help me with the thing I asked for earlier? So we could get the item of power? Fine, just leave. I know how to contact them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call them later. James,
I'm heading towards the building.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. I'm going in the bar.
I know not where our unfortunate companion is, but we've just been made aware of a threat. Do we wish to proceed cautiously or run straight in?
Well, I mean, I'd like to proceed cautiously. That's kind of my MO. I'm
It
pretty
is the
sure wolves
best of the
agree with
plans.
proceed cautiously.
Capture one, see what we can learn, strike their base when they are all absent? See they well in the dark.
Fairly well.
Then perhaps it is best to strike before it is dark.
Yeah, actually, it sounds like that's when our advantage is, 'cause they're like sleeping during the day.
Echoed.
Ickled or you called?
Is it Ecalled?
It's called, yeah.
Ecalled.
Hmm?
Have you anything to add?
She shakes her head.
Are you in agreement?
Hmm. She'll nod, sure. It was just clearing out the demons, right?
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm sorry, what was the conversation about again? Rehash it for me. I feel like I was on a different page here.
There
I'm
are
confused about how you're saying that. It just came out of nowhere.
No, that was out of character, just to double check.
the
What was it
Yes,
called
it's
agreeing to, basically?
there's
going to the warehouse right away to kill the demons.
Yeah, no, she agrees with that. Cool, just on the same page here.
Shall we
Yeah, she
find
nods.
our disturbing companion or
Mm-hmm.
not?
He shrugs and just...
Yeah, she could be handy.
as you step out the door of the inn, you'd probably see her stepping out of the door of the building across the road with a bowl of blood.
Hey,
What? Am I not allowed to do anything now?
no, we're gonna go take on some demons.
Why?
Save the people.
These people are already dead.
Yeah, well, I want to hear that from the demons. You could torture one. You could torture questions out of the demons.
Torture as many demons as you wish.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
So their lives are worth less than these ones? You make
Yes.
no sense, you racists.
Yeah, well, I don't really give a fuck. You can torture as many as you want, but not people. Or Usagi, or bears, Firth. Maybe the High Birth. I don't know. Maybe they're assholes.
I was just going to eliminate everything in this town.
Yeah, well, we're gonna capture one of the demons alive, and you can question the hell out of it.
Fine. I'll still be holding the bowl. Go with them.
Where'd you get that?
Leftovers.
Alright, well. But we're off. So are you coming or not?
I'm coming. She's just
Okay.
holding the bowl.
Takes less than a minute to walk down the street to the corner, just around which is the entrance to the warehouse. Are people being stealthy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No.
Oh wait, I don't have stealth on this one. Yep, nope. I'm not stealthy at all.
You could be stood a little back, but
Yeah, I actually want to get like up.
oh,
Like, I want
uh,
to see if I can approach this building like the roof. Or
Have we a strategy?
I want to take a look.
have
Like
you got
before we just barge in there, let me see if I can get a look.
have you got climbing?
I do.
Yeah, there's a window on the side of it that is open, and you can get on the roof of the building next to it to peer through.
Okay. Oh. Before I do that, like on my way there, can I see if I can find a ladder?
Yes. Like, across the road, there is a ladder shop.
Oh, is there?
Well, a carpenter's with a ladder next to it.
Oh, yeah.
You can
Yeah, I
legit just grab it
walk
on the
in.
way past.
Yeah.
Ladders are us.
Yeah, I do literally that. Like, I'm just getting a ladder, propping it up next to a building that I like, so I can get to that window.
Did you already give me stealth?
No, I did not.
Crit fail. Throw the ladder through the window.
Eh, 6.
Okay. And you climbing on up it and peering through.
Yep.
It is dim in there. There's no torches or candles lit, and most of the windows and the big barn doors are closed.
Okay. Well, I negate 6 of that penalty. 5 of that penalty. Sorry.
It doesn't even amount to 5. It's full of people stood up, grouped together. Very much. What's that movie with the Will Smiths and the vampire zombies in New York?
28 days
Not 28
later?
days
No,
later.
that was I Am
That was-
Legend.
Yeah,
I
I
am-
am Legend.
I Am Legend, but they're just humans. Crowded together, 100 or so. There is a group of demons curled up, sleeping on the ground, 3 of them, in one of the corners.
Okay.
People on the street, give me perceptions, please.
Alright.
Vision, hearing, smell, touch.
I'll allow any. Not touch, actually.
Dylan's gonna sit there and touch.
No touchy touch.
You feel your balls.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
You smell demons, Ulrig. On the wind coming from behind you.
Void.
Oh, is my sword not glowing?
It is now. Yes.
Yeah, like once it's glowing, she draws it.
Anyone else succeed at any kind of perception? No, just Ulrig. Oh, wolves. One of them failed bad. Other one's ears are twitching. And it growls and looks down the street behind you all. People who turn and glance will see one just coming around the corner down the road.
Is it cool if we take a quick BRB before combat starts?
Absolutely.
My bladder's about to explode.
Yeah, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. we're back. A demon's just walked around the corner. He's not actually noticed you just yet. He's turned and he's kind of looking at the sky, scowling, as he approaches 20 meters, no, more like 60 meters down the road.
Do we need one to interrogate?
That was the suggestion.
It was a suggestion, not a plan.
I'm gonna do something then if that's the case.
Go ahead.
Because we have 5 seconds, right?
It was a suggestion, not a plan.
A couple of seconds, yeah. 5, yeah. From him walking round corner to you noticing him, to him noticing you lot. If you don't do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And Ronan, you heard him and probably turned and saw him walking up street as well from your vantage point on the ladder.
Alright, so I'm going to cast a sleep spell on him.
Alright.
Or try to. Let's see how well this goes.
So just grabbing from your reserve?
Yeah, how many levels is reserve gift per magery again? Is it
It's magery times 3 energy.
magery times 3? Okay.
Have you had time to refill it? Because you've been completely active the whole time.
Yeah, no, that was just checking to see if I had any left. I do not have enough. So I'll step into a doorway then. In that 5 seconds.
Alright. Just stepping out a line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Do we all see them? Because you asked for rolls and then...
Only Ulrich does.
The wolf growled and twitched its ears and looked down the road. And I'm pretty sure most of you noticed that. Or you all
Okay,
noticed
Doman
that.
will start heading down that way then.
You just gotta turn and walk towards him.
More than walk, I think.
Alrighty, what's your move?
For the first second, 3. Subsequent, 4.
Yeah, you'd cover about 20 meters. 30 meters. He looks at you and kind of pauses for half a second before he draws his bone sword. Ulrich, what are you up to?
I want to give everybody some DR with the Ironhide song.
Alrighty, so you'll sing that.
That would be this one.
You mean give dinner to everyone, or to everyone within
Range.
2 meters of you?
Yeah, he's gonna make sure that he's on the middle of everyone when he starts singing. Don't worry. And you get plus
I
2
don't
DR.
think you've been walking with that tight a group.
The street's fairly narrow, but you could probably get Ickald at least. Ickald.
Do I have to roll to resist or anything?
You've seen him do this before, and it's been explained most likely.
Okay,
So, plus 2 DR.
sounds good.
And then I'm going to start.
And also he loudly sings for a second.
Yeah. Start combat, I think. Feel free to drag your tokens on. I can help. There's an Ulrich. Wolf. Ronan. You're all a bit tiny.
We're all on big city map.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suppose I could put you back on that other map.
Oh, I just like you were pulling up tokens, so I was.
If we get pulled onto the other map, we have to put more tokens down because it'll just roll
Yep.
20 will weird out. There's two
Do you
Ronins.
have the warehouse? Because we could just do this right outside the warehouse and then do that.
I didn't make a map for the warehouse. Oversight. I just need to add demons to the turn order.
Don't forget my Skelly Bros. I called them in earlier.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Luke, I take that back. Can I have retcon something?
Depends where it is.
My Skelly Bros are the one painting blood around town.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, Icald. Doman's running down the street is covered about 20 meters.
Where is he running towards?
The demon that were coming up the road.
Where
Are
he
we on
has
correct
it.
placement on this map, or
Not all, no.
could you at least move us to general or point us to the general vicinity so we can get some idea of what's going on? Thank you.
Skelly's around town.
You said Domina made it 20 meters and the demon was 20 meters away?
He'd come round that corner, but he's started running as well. So that's about right. Wolves are also here, as is Ronan. But Icald,
So which way is the warehouse?
right next to you, pretty much.
Cool. Well, Ronan handles that one there. I'm just gonna go into the warehouse.
Alrighty, you can head over to the door of it. It's got the
Okay.
big barn doors, but there's just a simple beam closing them. It'll only take a second to take that off and get them open.
Cool. I'll do that. Please take a second to remove the beam at least.
One of the wolves is gonna start sprinting behind Doman. And the other's gonna look up at Ronan and be like, "What do?" Demon's running. Doman also running.
Yeah.
Ronan.
Sorry, coughing attack.
Yeah.
I will actually give a like. Wait, no, actually, I'll snap the fingers, if to say go after him, and then I'm gonna go back to that window.
Already in it.
Oh,
It's just like one
Oh, can I-
step to pop your head back through.
can I possibly see the demon from here?
Yeah. But he is 72 yards away and has mild cover to bits of his body,
Okay.
and he's moving at 6.
Good. Oh, shit.
What is happening?
Still not down the speed.
Oh no, we've not got you on the speed, Ulrich.
Second. There we go.
Ronan, are you doing anything?
Oh, I am getting an arrow ready and pointing it down at the demons
In the barn or
in the barn.
in the barn? Less than 10 meters away.
Okay.
And Ulrich.
I'm just gonna turn towards the demons and raise my axe and be all out defense.
Alright, he's pretty far away. It'll be a few seconds before he arrives, and he'll be meeting Doman in between you both first.
Okay.
Ilkley?
You wouldn't want to go all out defense, whatever, unless you were expecting an attack. For example, if it were aiming at you with an arrow, you could go all out defense dodge, but this one's melee.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know how far along my Skelly friends got before we got over here?
And painting the town.
How much? Yeah, how much time did they have beforehand?
Maybe like 30 minutes. They've painted about half of it, probably.
Okay. Oh, if that's the case, then I'll just let the insect horde out and point them towards the barn and say, incapacitate the demons.
They'll fly straight in through the window. And cracks in the door. Ickald,
Opening the door.
raising the beam and pushing it open. The Voidborn in the... all stir and wake up. Doman.
How far away from it am I?
At the minute, you're like 34 meters away.
Okay, I'll drop that to 30 then.
And it's running towards you at the same time. So actually, it drops to 24. Wolf running behind also. Both of them now. The wolves haven't got enhanced move, have they?
No enhanced move, but they are still like quick.
6. Yeah. Yeah. So they're not too far behind. Ronan?
Oh, extra legs, 4 legs. I think that some kind of bonus. I really should look it up. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It doesn't actually help with speed.
Oh no.
No, it just helps if they like get a leg taken out. It lessens the negatives they get.
Oh, okay.
Spare legs.
Well, I am going to arrow into one of these guys' heads.
You would have had time to draw an aim in those 5 seconds where this guy were running up the road.
Oh, there was like 5 seconds of that? Yeah. Probably would have already. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot one into head then. What would my bonus on top of my bonuses be for aiming for 5 seconds?
What's the accuracy of the bow?
4?
And how much telescopic vision do you have?
I don't have that, and that wouldn't help with the.
Changed.
Oh,
that.
I guess that would have. I changed that when I learned how it worked. That wasn't quite as much what I wanted.
5 seconds, you'd get 9 plus 9.
Caps out at double your.
Oh, so 8 instead of 4 for the accuracy, pretty much.
Okay, cool. That is. said 10 yards.
10
so
yards.
Total of -7. And this is to the head.
He was not aware of the attack. Roll damage. 7 impaling to the skull. Armor divisor 2.
2.
So it'd be 7 pierce into the skull, right? But it still comes
Impaling.
out times 4. Impaling.
But yeah, it's
Not a bodkin arrow.
no, that's it's a
Bodkin
Looks
arrows
like
have an armor
3.
divisor of 2, while normal arrows just have impaling on them. It changes it from impaling to piercing for bodkin. I don't know if there was any confusion
No.
surrounding that.
No, it's from another book. It's in Warriors. Attack 2.
To the skull. So this is actually a -8. Oh, critical failure. He's unconscious, bleeding heavily from the head. Arrow embedded deep in it. Ulrich.
Is there's nobody on range of my axe, right?
No, but Icald just pushed open the barn doors, and you can see in there that there's a shit ton of people stood herded in the middle, and an arrow just hit a demon that were waking up in the head.
Oh. Does one of them look like a general, some sort of authority figure with a rank or something?
Nah, they're all pretty similar.
I'll try to get to the door to kind of like get on the way from them to get out,
Mm-hmm.
and then just continue waiting.
You could definitely move to the door in this turn.
Okay.
Didn't need them. Ilklid.
I'm just letting the buggies do their thing because without that cast magic, that ring setup, there's not much I can do. So, is there a chair in the house? I'll go sit and go walk over to the chair.
In the barn, or
No, in the house that I tucked away in.
oh yeah. Walk
take a
over to
seat.
chair.
Yeah.
Bugs have swarmed on a demon. Start pecking at it. Icald.
So what do I see when I get in there?
One demon with an arrow poking out of his head just dropped to the ground. Another 2 on the knees just getting up. One of them gets covered in the bugs. And the
Can I
other
swing at the one trying to get up?
it'd need a full move maneuver to get to him this turn.
I'll do a full move over there then.
You can also you can still move an attack if you go all out, right? Even if you don't, maybe.
That's
Can
an
you
extra
get this
step.
too?
I think if you do an all out, you get half your movement.
Either way, I'm not attacking.
1/2 forward movement for all-out attack melee.
Yeah, it's a full move, but it'd just be better just to move over there for now. It's a full move action anyways.
He's getting to his feet and stepping back. Oh, there's things in the wrong place here as well. Wolves are continuing to run, almost catching up with Doman. This one in front of you is still running towards you. You ought to be only 17 meters apart now.
17 after he moves?
After the Voidborn moves, yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and lower that down to 13.
Closing on each other down this dirt road. Ronan.
Going to. This is going to be a blunt arrow.
Arrow is drawn, pulled back.
And I am to loose it at the skull of the one not covered by bugs.
Alrighty, he just spent this turn getting to his feet.
You said 10 yards?
10 yards. Technically 9, but I think it's the same penalty.
Yes. Oh, nope, I missed.
Thwunk. Ulrig.
All right. Is there anybody close enough to the door?
No. The guy covered in bees and the one who an arrow just missed her. Pretty much
They're
next
not
to each other, with Icald stood right there as well. But if you take
I'm
a
gonna.
move, you can get in range.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer to that one, but I don't think I can get close enough to attack, right?
Not unless you took a move and attack. Again, what does a move and attack gear?
It's half forward move.
Radio.
A move and attack is where you can do it, but you would be swinging against him.
Swinging against a 9 and we are -4. Or the weapon's bulk if it's ranged, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
So yeah, you could legit get to it and swing.
Okay, just.
But you're at a -4 and you got to roll better than 9.
Okay, I think I fail miserably.
Yeah, so you miss pretty bad. Ilclid, you sit down.
Yep.
Icald, he's in front of you. 1 meter away.
Cool. I'll do my combination here. So success by 9.
He jumps back.
That's a feint.
Oh, that's a feint. So in this case, that's a success by. That's pretty good. 11.
Oh, well, you won. Okay.
He resists. Wait, he succeeded by 11 or?
Yeah, you see that roll, right? A 5?
Okay.
Versus a
Okay.
16.
You redid that as
Fucking 16. What the fuck?
These are the void
Okay.
spawn.
Alright, let me check. Like, what happens if I lose the feint? Is it on me?
No, I think it's just straight defense for him.
I'll double check here in a moment. Oh, actually, I'm right here.
If you fail your roll, your feint is unsuccessful.
Cool, yeah.
That's all.
Just had to double check. Alright, cool. And this is going to be at its set then. For -2.
Did you make it deceptive, did you say?
No. It's not part of the combination.
He dodges and retreats.
Cool. That's my turn.
Wolves running. Probably only 10 meters behind Doman now. Voidborn running forward. What did we drop that distance to?
Last time it was dropped to, let me scroll up, 13. So if he
13.
goes another 7, that puts him at 6, I believe.
He's gonna slow down. He's only gonna do 5 and come to a stop.
Leaving him at 8 distance.
Yosh. And the one facing Icald is just gonna make a straight up swing for your torso.
I already parried before you rolled it.
Yep, you did.
I just assumed he was going to auto-succeed.
Roll damage, please. 14 cutting. Ouch. You just cut the bone sword in half. His face goes like, bone. Doman.
The guy had a sword, right?
Yeah.
Doman will lower that distance to 4 between them.
Rightio. Ronan.
I am going to obviously just should have been still good.
You're very quiet when you're whispering to yourself.
I'm sorry.
Miss again.
I missed again.
Should try aiming for 1 second for that +1.
Yeah, I really should.
Ulrich. You
Or
can...
going all out.
That too.
I can what?
You can reach both of those now. The one that's got bugs crawling all over him, and the one that Icald just swung at and then chopped his sword in half.
I'll try to swing at the one Nichols swing.
He can't add a retreat to this. So you hit.
That's 16 cutting.
What were you aiming for? Just torso?
Torso, you want me to roll?
You can have been going wild if you want.
13.
13 is the left leg, everyone's favourite, the most common in the world. Ouch. Ah, he drops to the ground. You've not chopped it off, but you've gouged it down to the bone.
All right.
Crippled it. They're on one knee. Ilklid, your bugs are pecking at the other one. What's the damage again?
Wendy.
Can you roll it for me, please? My fingers are busy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They actually do damage to him. Shit. Area damage as well, so they do quite a bit. He's like, ah. Icald. This guy just dropped to his knee in front of you with a huge axe wound to his leg.
Oh, I'll just go ahead and roll this at like. Let's see. Sure, we'll just do this with like a -6, so I'll have a -3 to defend against, I guess.
You hit.
Oh.
Location.
Oh, I didn't roll for hit location. That much to the 16.
16 is the foot, so you've just chopped a foot off. Roll 1d2. 1 for left. And it was his... So left leg crippled, and then you straight chop the foot off it as well.
Neat.
That's also
That's my turn.
calls for one of these. Oh my god, he failed it. Stunned. Wolves are only 2 meters behind you, Doman. He takes 1 step forward and he's going all out defense dodge. Oh. This one on his feet is gonna shuffle backwards slightly and also go all out defense dodge. The one covered in bees is gonna bash evil bees and deal 1 point of damage. Maybe. Yeah. It's a Doman.
So he is 4 meters away, and he is
Defensive.
trying to dodge my attack.
Mm-hmm. Bouncing about on his feet.
I will go. Let's see. I will go all out defense, increased dodge, and take my half move allowed from that to put me just 2 away from him.
Oh, interesting. Ronan.
So this means are there 2 between us or 1?
If you took all your half move, you could take it down to 1.
Yeah, 1 then.
Roll another 6, Ronan.
It's not that good. Oh, there we go.
You actually hit him. Is this the one on his knee or the one covered in creatures?
One.
Oh, the one on his knee fell on his face, unconscious. Semi-unconscious.
Yeah, I think the one covered in bugs.
Show me damage. He does not attempt to dodge as if unaware. To the skull.
Correct.
This is a -8. He drops to the ground. With an arrow poking out his head. Ulrich.
Attack again to the one with the box if he's still alive. Or not sure if the one that I attacked before is still alive.
He's still alive, but twitching on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Both are currently... Well, all 3 are kind of alive, but twitching on the floor.
Anybody that seems combatant?
Pardon?
Anybody that sees combatant, like, still wielding a weapon?
No. Honestly.
I'll attack the first one on the ground.
We need him alive.
Oh, I'll stop right before I reach
Do we need
the...
all of them alive? Why do we need all of them alive?
I was
And-
promised.
Boo fucking who? The murder witch doesn't get all of her demons alive.
And also, it wasn't her turn to say that.
No.
And she's in a different building, sat in a chair.
Ulrich did not hear that at all.
So feel free to decap a guy, Ulrich.
No, well, she said stop. He will
We
stop.
No,
did
no,
it.
no, no, no.
That
Nobody
was out
said
again.
anything, so I think you just totally destroy one.
I'd still need you to roll the penalty for the head, but you may as well go all out because.
Well,
you're
he's
not about to be
rolling
attacked.
random. So it would be to the 17.
Neck.
Yep.
17 to the 17.
The head comes off.
He's like, oh, another head for the spot.
Just the closest one. It was the one that took the arrow first.
Yeah.
Ilklid, you bugs see that.
I used to be a rampage murder bear like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee, and then a bear chopped my fucking head off.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with not a bear chopping my fucking head off. It cold. Twitching demon at your floor. At your feet.
Stab at its vitals.
Good.
Well, I'll take a step back technically because I can only thrust at 2. But... Let's see, it's going to be at a -1 to skill. Can even fucking dodge this.
It goes in.
Cool. It's going to be 5 impaling to the vitals, along with a full 7. I don't know if there's crushing damage to the vitals bonuses, but there.
I think it's just 1 times.
Either way, it's like what, 4 times for the vitals?
3 times.
3 times.
It depends on the type of thing you're using.
It's impaling.
Enable the combat notes. It's easier.
This is straight up.
Yes, vitals damage is ×3 for impaling.
Cool. And that'll be 7 crushing full. So it's ×2. No, that's just regular impaling. That's cool. There we go.
He splurts blood out his mouth somewhat. The wolves both run past you, Doman, and leap at the demon. One of them potentially managing it. The demon dodges and retreats. And then he's going to swing at a wolf. Barely potentially hitting it. Oh, hitting it. In the... I've not got my expanded hit location tables up. Tables. Hit location tables. Quadruped. A 14 is the hind leg.
Poor Wolfie. Wolfie, whoa.
The right hind leg, that weren't damage.
Oh. I was hopeful for Mr. Wolf.
8 cutting damage. I think that wolf just had its leg cut off.
12. Yeah, I think so.
A slice. Doman.
Doman will go extra effort. Giant step. Spend 1 FP for 1 extra step during an attack.
Uh-huh.
So then he will step forward 2, putting him next to the demon. And then he will... so it just went to attack them. And then he will go ahead and do... Oh no, I just lost where the thing is. Yeah, Rapid Strike.
Rapid strike. I'm going to
It's already
spend
retreated.
an FP on both of these. Woo! Dodge, dodge. Ronan.
Stop! Take him alive!
Isn't Ronan looking in the building?
That's also where 2 just got, like, killed on the floor.
Right, right.
Doing anything else, Ronan? Talking's free.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to the other side and see what the situation on the other side is.
Uh-huh. So you shout that and kind of turn yourself around on the ladder.
Yeah.
Ulrich.
Since I cannot kill the other ones, I'm gonna head where the other enemies are. Full movement that way.
Rightio. Just turn around and start running out of the barn. Ilklid. Your bugs are crawling all over one that's on the ground unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will tell them to. He's not dead though. Like he could be brought back to life, right?
Yeah, he's bleeding out the head. There's an arrow in his skull, but he doesn't seem like he's going to die in the next hour.
All right, I'll order them to drag him to me.
So the one crawling in bugs just starts rolling away like a cake at a picnic in a cartoon. It called.
Any more still alive?
Just the one that's being rolled away like a cake at a picnic.
Alright, cool. In that case, what about the people?
They are all stood motionless. They have not reacted to these events. They've all got the telltale veins and pallor.
I mean, if that's the case and we're keeping them alive, and then Cult's gonna hold her.
Alright. One wolf's gonna retreat back a bit around the back of the demon. The other one's gonna go all out for the throat, deceptive, and potentially hit. Add a retreat. This demon hasn't been hit yet, has he? No, so he retreats. And then he's gonna make a wild swing at Domund. Not a crit. Unlucky. I were hoping for a crit. To the 14.
Just the one?
Yeah, he just made the one swing.
Okay, and he didn't retreat, right?
He retreated from the wolf, so he stepped back in to swing at you.
Okay, so only one between us right now.
Yep.
I will go parry and support and retreat.
Shing!
And then I will deal damage to his sword.
Oh, stupid bastards. Oh! Oh, yeah, you put a deep gash in it, and it cracks and starts bubbling away, but it's still holding up. That sword just critted its HT roll to stay alive. And you're up, Doman.
Okay, and then Doman will go for Rapid Strike again. Because why not?
Why not?
One possibly hitting.
Spending an FP. Worth it. Ronan, you can see them sword fighting down the road.
Alright.
You can see a wolf
So
and a lot of blood.
How far away did you say he was?
They are currently about 40 meters.
Less than 50?
Yeah. Less than 50.
Less than 50, okay. 8. Going to... Excuse me. I'm gonna shoot it in the leg.
In one round. More extreme than Legolas.
So this...
Leg, Olas.
Hey-oh! Ding, 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 ding.
So that's a net of -10.
Yeah. Beautiful. That'll work.
Go all out.
What?
On a...
You're cutting in and out.
Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, goddamn.
It were close.
I missed.
Whip.
An arrow comes whizzing by you.
Plants in the dirt just on the other side of the demon. Ulrich, are you just running down that road?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna get close enough to attack.
What is your move?
Movement 5.
5. You'd get there in what, like 6 rounds at most? Ilklid? Bugs are just carrying
I'm
that
just
thing
waiting
down
for the
street,
bug
yeah.
as to bring them.
It'll start coming round corner on your next turn. Icald,
I don't know what she's doing at this point, honestly. Her part of the fight is
just cleaning your sword.
pretty much just flick the blood off.
Okay, one of the wolf is going to attack from the front, while the one that lost a leg is attacking from behind. The one from behind hits. The one from front is dodged. What damage does a wolf do again, Ronan? I think it's 1d plus 1.
1d plus 1.
Arr! Holy crap.
Well done.
Bites him in the torso. Kidney bite from behind. That's vitals, technically, so no. Blah, blah. He's gonna swing at a wolf. Oh crap, that's a crit.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry, wolves. And it was the one that's already lost a leg.
No!
On the crit table, it is a 7. Major wound regardless. If damage penetrates DR. You need dog armor.
Apparently.
And that is 7 cutting damage to probably the torso. Yes. That's not that bad. What's a wolf's max HP? Let's get its sheet open.
12.
And it will have lost. Yeah, it's still at positive HP. It's definitely weakened, but it's still in positive HP. Oh, 1.5 times for cutting. No, it's not in positive HP. But it's only just in negatives. And Doman Europe.
Its sword takes 1 more damage.
Oh. It's still holding on.
Okay, and then Doman will shout out, "Hold back!" And then he will go for a ruse. It is like a feint, but I use my IQ base, and they defend normally.
Okay. Trying to feint smart rather
Or sorry,
than...
no, they use a perception-based weapon skill
Oh.
or tactics.
Well, shit.
So I'll roll my weapon at +3. And then he rolls his at whatever.
It's still the same. Success by 3.
Okay, so my net success is by 9 then.
Oh dear.
He looks quite off his guard.
Yes, he does.
Not that he would know that, because he didn't see the feint.
Uh-huh. And feel free to attack. Oh no, wait, you'll be attacking on your next turn. Right, Ronan.
Yeah, that was my attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
You probably heard him shout that. From down the street. Roll me hearing, please.
Can I smell him?
You can. And you also heard him
that was
shout.
actually a healing roll, but I was.
I see. Hold back, he shouted.
Alright, I will draw an arrow and aim.
All rig.
Am I able to attack?
Not yet. They're still about 30 meters away.
Also,
I'll
you would have
continue.
heard what was said.
You'd have probably heard the hold back. Ilklid, you see the head of a demon scuttling in through the doorway. Icald, you're probably sheathing your sword now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wolves. One of them is probably still conscious, but is just going to take a step back and go all out defense, I reckon. The other one is gonna. Is that a crit? What's the wolves brawling? That's a crit.
Nice.
12 on the crit table. Victim drops anything he is holding, regardless of whether any damage penetrates DR. The location is the left leg. He drops his sword.
Ah!
He does not take any damage, though. It's his turn. He's dropped his sword. He's gonna take a jump back and go all out defense dodge for a +2 to make it actually possible to maybe dodge this next attack that's coming. Unless more than one level of deceptive gets put on it.
Okay, so he's just one back then.
Yep.
Doman will take a step forward, and this guy hasn't really taken much in the way of damage yet, so he can handle a bit of the heat. He is a demon after all. I will go Rapid Strike. No, I'll just go Rapid. Yeah, he dropped his sword. I'll go Rapid Strike all out, determined for +4, and then
And the penalty to defense is just the first one.
it's to everything in the following second.
Okay then. Wow. Is that right? Shit.
Yeah, that's how fate works. And since Ruse is just an IQ/perception based fate, it's the same rule.
Wow. It leans into it.
2 fails.
Okay. To the 8 and to the 14.
Which
What are those?
is the right arm and the left leg.
Okay, right arm.
Devise a 2, gets a cut, starts bubbling.
Left leg.
And what was that left leg damage? Not enough to cripple it by... Oh, no, with the corrosive, yep. He drops to one leg. Well, drops to the ground, you know.
And then Doman will add on to his hold back. This one lives.
Ronan.
I'm gonna shoot it in good leg. So let's see. What was the range penalty? Was
-10.
-10.
Pretty
No,
sure.
that's for 100 yards.
Oh no.
-8, but then you were shooting for the
Oh yeah.
leg. Minus.
There we go. Total of -10. Beautiful.
It hits. Still conscious. Ulrich, still running forwards.
Yeah. Would I be able to attack this turn or no?
No, still 24 meters away.
Oh yeah. It's gonna
You're
be,
only going a few meters a second, not dozens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ilclid, that thing scuttles over to your feet. And
You're
Icald...
muted, Tara.
Oh, go on, Ilclid.
Oh, I just said I'll just kneel down and smile. It's not conscious, is it?
No.
That's it.
Wolf is gonna go all out at this guy's throat. Hits. Doesn't really do much. The Voidborn is still conscious. Losing HP from bubbling wounds. Urgh.
Also on the ground.
On the ground. Just,
Also, its sword might not even be visible anymore.
it has broken in half by now. You can see it's in two pieces, each bubbling away equally. He just spits at your feet and does nothing.
Doman will repeat, "This one lives," but angrily because he sees there's been an arrow again, and he will sheathe his sword.
Ronan?
No spot! Alive! Alive!
Actually, hold on one moment. Right, I forgot about. Yeah, Doman does do that.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
I think we can exit combat. Ulrich, you'll arrive about 4 seconds after this. The demon's just swaying on his knees there, blearily eyed, looking up at you.
He's gonna.
He will continue taking damage, though. He's
He-
still got 8 damage to take,
8 damage.
unless the limbs are completely destroyed.
Oh, it was the arm and the leg.
Yes, the
He'd take
left
all 8
arm,
damage,
right leg.
but they would drop off from it.
And he'd probably want to roll for consciousness again. I don't know what he's at now.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd probably cap out at like just giving him 2 more damage, though.
That were close, but he is still conscious for the next however long is it. How often do you roll when you...
To take strenuous action or not.
Yeah, I think he's good for now.
Yeah, I'm like running down the street at this point, like screaming, "Patches! Patches, no!"
Oh, like, what? The poor wolves. Wolf is laid on the ground. They are panting and bleeding. The other wolf's licking the wounds.
His leg's like over there. And yeah, I start screaming, Ulrich, Ulrich, heal him, heal him!
He's gonna start to heal him up. Oop.
I like pick up the missing leg and like try and reattach it while the healing is going on.
I don't
That
think
is
that works.
requires regrowth. It's actually a limitation on it. You have to hold it there. I think, or it's just a standard feature.
How much HP is it gonna need?
That
You're
You
still
need
muted,
to add.
Tara.
You need to add regrowth too. So
Oh. How much would it be to adding regrowth to greater restore body?
You would have to
That's a
grant
completely new
advantage.
spell.
Yeah. Oh, I have to create a new spell.
yeah.
Also, yeah, it would be really
Use
expensive,
musical composition.
as Simon said.
Does that work?
You can think of a way to do it, but it'd be a lot of energy together, and the wolf is at risk of dying from bleeding before then.
Can I heal it and restore the paw later?
Probably.
I healed 3 plus 1 more from the extra mana. Oh, that was a D8, sorry. The first spell heals dog and everybody around me for 5.
Wolfie stops bleeding. The wounds kind of scab up real fast. It's like panting.
Voidy Barney feels a bit better.
He's still just like.
Can you to answer questions?
Does he even fucking speak our language?
No. He says, "Fuck human scum."
Voidburn just speak Old Wretch, right?
Ancient wretch. Kind of like Latin to Italian. You make tasty meal. Grins.
Does Ilklid have Ancient Wretch?
Add accented, yeah. It's what I used to speak, but it's been a while.
10,000 years.
Yeah.
Is she there? I thought
You'll
she was
see
doing
me.
creepy stuff.
Ulrich knows where I am.
How?
He was in the same building as me when the fight started until he left.
The warehouse. Remember that I ran away when they...
A building across the street from the warehouse. She ducked in there as the door got opened.
Find Ilklid. Perhaps she can understand it.
All right. And he'll head over there to find her.
All right, yeah, you'll see me leaning over a body of another one.
He's gonna wave at you. Euclid, we need some translating.
Looks up, kind of gives a little bit of a nod, walks out, and has the bugs follow me with the other one.
He'll guide her there.
Walk down the road. 20 seconds later, he stood over this kneeling demon. Well, kind of flopped demon. One leg, one arm. Opposite sides. He's very asymmetrical right now.
In Old Wretch, hello.
Spits again. That dark, weird demon blood in his mouth. For some reason, because this is cinematic. I don't think he got any wound that caused him to bleed.
Internal bleeding.
I
Is that
said
more-
hello. As I lean down.
Greetings, smart one.
First things first, they wish to know if there's a way to remove your spell from the human meat puppets.
He looks confused. Is not your spell? Is job not good? You say we told keep food for army.
Mm-hmm.
We told spells make easier. We still have some. You want? In warehouse.
So I'm just trying to make clear what he said. He's saying that.
He's assuming you're with the council.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're one of the scoov that's in charge of him. He's saying they were told to keep stores of meat for the army, and they were given spells to make that easier.
Oh, so they have item spells. I'll
Charms,
say.
trinkets.
Okay, the spells, trinkets. Where are they?
Warehouse.
More specific, you insignificant fool.
In small leather bag behind where we sleep.
I'll send the bugs in there because I don't want any of the humans to pick it up. Because that might be bad.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna pick up the dog and the dog leg and suggest we go around the corner from this distasteful act to the healer.
And he'll follow up and do what he can for the regeneration.
Wait, so could you repeat exactly what happened?
Sorry,
It
the
said-
restore limb thing.
Said where it was, and then distasteful act.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to suggest I pick up the dog and the dog leg and go around the corner because I don't want to witness this distasteful act.
What I'm about to do.
Like, I'm okay with it because it's a demon, but I still don't really want to be around for it.
Other wolf.
Sorry, I had to just quickly look at something else for a short while.
No worries.
The
Other
information was relayed to us.
Oh, yeah, has this information been relayed?
No, the bug just kind of scattered off. Are you asking her to do it?
Towards the warehouse. She's just been talking to it for a good minute in.
Towards the warehouse, then no problem. I thought she was about to kill it and I missed that, but apparently I didn't.
The bugs, yeah, ran off towards the warehouse. I've been talking at it.
Yeah, sorry, with despicable act, I thought you were about to kill it.
He doesn't want to watch me torture it.
Have you got body language?
90% sure I do. Oh, hey, I do.
Demon looked confused, worried, and started talking fast.
Doman won't interrupt then.
Now, I was not a part of the creation of these spells. How do you administer them?
Charm affects many, all in one building, if lucky. Sometimes they resist. We just eat those. Is grenade you throw.
Thank you.
Yes, mistress. Sorry if we have displeased. We have received no other orders than these.
All right. So, in a couple minutes, my skellies are going to be done painting the town red, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And if I use him as a focal point, murder, as I cast a spell, can Will that help my whole deal?
Yeah, you can also use him as a sacrifice if you were wanting to kill him.
Yeah, I have another one I can talk to.
They provide much
How
energy
many?
was it?
How
24
many
energy.
are?
24 energy.
Oh, nice. How many more are there?
You can only get more energy from sacrificing from one sacrifice.
Okay. How many more are there? Your army.
In town? In total?
The ones that will be coming.
He's thinking. He's counting on his fingers.
It's really
Many are enough to fill this road from that crossing to this. He kind of gestures. Give me an IQ check. Sounds like he means between 50 and 100-ish.
Okay. I'll look up at my armored friend and say, is there anything specific you want to know?
What has he told you?
About 50 to 100 will be coming. There's a magical trinket that causes these creatures to do, or to be able to create the human slaves.
It is purely a spell then, and a bear can take care of it.
I was going to.
How were you going to?
By using one of these, I point to the one with the arrow in the head in this guy's, one as a sacrifice, and using my abilities to counteract the magic.
To dispel it while leaving them alive?
Yes.
Very well, that is what Ronan and I agreed to. Proceed.
Alright. And how big is the town across?
And Doman will nope the fuck out of there because he knows how spells can go bad. And he's been uncomfortable with her wanton casting right next to him before.
A radius of 300 meters would do it.
Okay. 300.
Yeah.
Alright, and I can use both of these guys as sacrifices?
You can only use one
Damn.
to power one spell.
And that
And
minus is
24 energy.
24 energy. Alright. So
Before
greater
you do the minus 25%.
is it greater destroy magic or lesser?
Should say so under the description of destroy magic.
Yeah.
Lesser destroy magic can counter an existing spell.
Yeah.
Greater doesn't need.
Okay. That's why I figured I'd just double check. Oh, actually, yeah. This is going to be no problem.
How much energy does it come out to?
29. For does lesser destroy magic, radius, area effect 300 yards, with subject weight being 300.
Wouldn't that just be an individual spell, though, unless you add some more stuff to it?
It'd also need to be worth more energy than the spell that was cast.
Ah.
Right, so then if you target them all, you're adding it all up. Or maybe it just expires after the first couple.
So I would need to beat their magic cost.
Yes.
All right. What's my minus for painting the town red? Using one of these guys as my center point and using the other as my or in the other one's just minus 24.
Note that it needs to be a surcharge added, and that's what the energy has to be greater than. You add additional energy to the spell
Yeah.
before doing greater, which doesn't matter here.
I need to get Ritual Path Magic up to double check just exactly what I made this spell out of. We're actually approaching a pretty good time to end this game as well. But let's see if I can find this quickly. How's everyone's day been?
Pretty good. I got a new game.
Yay!
It's amazing.
You should stream it.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, do you just want to end the stream now? We'll figure that out post game, and then we'll pick up saving the people next turn.
I think that's probably a good idea overall.
How about the leg? How do we do on the leg?
So that musical composition, give me a singing check as well, Ulrich.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely conceive of a spell that will fix the leg, but it'll take you a couple of hours at least to get it written up and prepared.
I'll weave the song accordingly to make sure it's well.
And
The wolf, I mean.
I just want to get my RPM cheat sheet up to get a rough ballpark of the energy.
You pay 1 point for each point of the advantage you're giving, which in this case is regrowth. And specifically, it's regrowth with fast healing.
That weren't for
Because
that. I meant for the mind control I'm doing.
But do we want to just say goodbye to the audience?
Yeah, all right. Bye, audience.
Bye, audience.
bye, audience.
Bye-bye.
We are the Kobold Cafe. I'm Luke. I was GMing. With us today, we had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. Played Doman. Had a chat with a demon. Also chat with a scoovnet and stabbed some demons.
Very good. We had Simon.
I am Simon. I played a called and I did stuff.
You're a slashed guy. Aye. Had a chat, which is impressive, being mute.
That it is.
We had Terra.
I play Ilklid. I'm creepy.
Too creepy for this group, it seems. They're not happy. Setting a lot of rules
Can't
on you.
hurt. I can't hurt people. I can't hurt animals. All I can hurt are void burn. This is putting a damper on my style here.
It's almost like you're a psycho or something.
Almost. We had Everoth.
Hey, I was Ulrich, and happy to see you again with us. And, well, at least I didn't get hit in the groin this time again. So that's a plus.
Always a plus. Finally, we had James.
Hey, I played Ronan. We did stuff.
we
I
did
shot
stuff.
things. I shot. Shoot.
At the very latest, we'll be back next Friday. If you follow us on Twitter at Kobold Cafe, you will spot. I'll shout out if we're doing anything earlier, which is plausible and likely, seeing as I've got like a 12-floor dungeon-y place all set up. Should be pretty fun in numerous ways. But aye, thanks for watching, and bye.
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 Bye.